Hello, welcome back everyone. So in this episode we're going to first back up our server and mission files onto our desktop so that we can add new scripts to them and always have a new iteration, but I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to go into File Manager, and then we're going to go into Vilayer Code Custom. Yeah, I don't really need Chernarus because that's there because it installed Chernarus as default. Right, that's it. Good. So this is your server files. This is your mission files. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a zip of all these. Actually, we could do it from the level above. So we could create a zip of that. There we go. And a zip of missions. So it's kind of like having a PBO, but it's not a PBO. Right, now I want to download those. I think I might have to do this using, oh yes, no, damn it. I just hit the wrong button, sorry. It's okay though. Right, so we want to download this and this. Right, so now we're going to minimize that. Now on our desktop we're going to make a directory, folder if you like, and we're going to call this Vilayer Cheeky, or whatever you choose to call yours, whatever your is. You can be doing a different map if you like. There's nothing stopping you. Okay, so we're going to open that and we're going to put DayZ Chile in there and DayZ Missions in there. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to make another folder and call this defaults and put those both in. Then we're going to create a new folder and call it buildings. And we're going to take those in there, copy them, and paste them. Right, so that's everything backed up. So basically what I'm saying is, if I make a mistake on here, I can always go back to the defaults, and each time we put a new script on, we make a new folder, and then copy the old files into the new folder before we start working on them. So that way you've always got a backup of each level of your server. Right, we don't need to do anything else with that. Now I have installed a couple of expansions. One is called Jon Ross editor. There we go. So it's Jon C5. So what you do is you download this, and then what you'll do is you'll extract it to your Operation Arrowhead folder. So in my case it's Steam Apps, Common, Operation Arrowhead. I've already got it in here, so I don't need to actually copy it again. Actually, sorry, you actually want to do this because you don't want that top folder. You want this one. You want that. It's because mods always, or expansions mods always have an @ symbol at the beginning, and also they never have spaces. So if they have underlines instead. So like for example, if you install JSRS, when you put it in, it says JRS space 1.5, so you have to change it to underline. Okay, so at John, there it is. So it's already in there, I don't need to download that again. Now the other one was, damn, I wish I had closed it. I didn't close it, good. The other one is Operation Arrowhead, Operation Arrowhead editor. There it is. I think this might not be it, mate. That's people telling you how to use it. Actually want the, is this it? No, that's YouTube. I don't want people's YouTube channels, thank you very much. Nope. ArmA 2. Let's try that. I think I've got it anyway. Let's go into my gaming, to Operation Arrowhead. Dren's, that's it. Okay, so then we do the same with this, download it. As you can see, this one's already got the thing, and as I've already got it, so what you do, you just drag it across to there. I usually do it so it's on top of name, so it doesn't accidentally go inside one of the other folders, and then just drop it, and then we'll put it in there. So there we go, we've got both of those. So then you want to open Operation Arrowhead. I'm going to do this windowed. So I can minimize this. I'll put the website links in the description. And then we're just going to enable those two. Basically, they're buildings like the fire stations, things like that, supermarkets, and also the buildings that are in the mod that you're trying to edit. So they're already enabled on mine. So what you do is you go and find them in the list, click enable. I'll tell you what, I'll disable that and then enable it again. Then when you hit OK, it's going to say you need to restart the game. I'm going to say later because it's going to be restarting anyway. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to start the server up. Okay, that's the server back up, and then open up Let Me Play Launcher. I forgot to mention, I think in the previous episode, oh no, I did do it. Okay, so what you want to do is then log onto the into the lobby of the server. That's as far as you need to go. So there we go, we're in the lobby. Now we're going to disconnect, and then we're going to hit Alt-E, and there we go. Chalet 2 for me. This will take us into the 3D editor. Okay. There we go, there's our map. Now some things are going to be missing. For example, if you're doing DayZ Chinaris, just outside Blotter there's that kind of military hospital area. That won't be there because that was added into the DayZ mod. These are kind of like the bare bones maps. Now I'll give you an example. There should be a building here, two big factory buildings, kind of like Kill House. What I'll do is I'll show you. Now the first thing you need to do when putting customizing your map is you need to put center. Briefly, that's fine. Then you need to put group. It doesn't matter where you click these, by the way. And then you need to put a unit. And I'm going to put a guy just there. It doesn't really matter what you choose. I'll have a sniper with a Lapua. Takes a little while to think about that. It's non-playable. Well, it's it is playable actually. All these are used for is, I'll show you, so you can preview. See, as you can see, that area is completely bare now, and also over there by the ATC tower. On the actual game, on the actual mod, sorry, DayZ Chile, there's two big factory buildings here, and there's a load of stuff over here as well. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else missing here. Yeah, there's some like fort buildings between the two hangars, but that's okay. It doesn't honestly matter because I'm not going to be putting anything in this area just here anyway. So I'm going to go into 3D edit in 3D world. Just going to drag him over to here. Use your W key to go forward, and I'm holding shift to make it go faster. If you want to rotate, use your your right mouse button. I'm just going to grab him again, and then we're going to get him over this way. So this has got something missing as well. There should be a tower just there that you can climb up, and it's got stairs as well. Also there's a building. I can't remember if there's a building in that corner or not. Anyway, right, we're not going to be doing anything here anyway, so because it's got everything it needs, to be honest. I might put an industrial building or something over that way. One of the things I am going to be putting is some fire stations, some fuel stations dotted around the map, because there aren't enough. So right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my guy over to, there's a big open area here. So I'm going to drag him over there. Okay, and then edit in 3D. Okay, so yeah, I need to go preview first. Now, I want to look for the flattest area I can find. I'm going to just put in a car so you can see all this. This is the OA stuff, and then down here you've got the map EU stuff. This is the stuff you're going to be using mostly. Right, cars. I'm just going to spawn in a car, which I will be taking out afterwards. What's it? SUV. Something quick. That one I do. Right. Preview. I can use the car to get around. Hear the JSRS growl as that looks probably the best area over there. It's kind of slow, isn't it? Trees around there. Let's just have a look at the map. Okay, what I'm going to do is at the map. in 3D world. Actually edit in 2D world, because then you can see the contours. And I'm going to drag this. Oh, okay, that was just a player. I'm going to move the car down as well. Edit in 3D world. Preview. Oh, okay. Now this is a little bit wonky, but it seems to be because you want it as flat as possible, because now this looks good over here actually. Oh yeah, let's do this. Lovely. It's got a bit of a dip, but yeah, I think we can do something with this. Right, so what we're going to be doing is going to be building a castle. Going to try and avoid the rocks. Okay, so edit in 3D world. Now, strangely, it's A, S, D, W, and if you want to go up and down, scroll wheel. If you want to go up and down faster, shift, left shift, scroll wheel. If you want to do anything faster, left shift. Now, yeah, the weird thing is that every building is actually a vehicle. So when you want to add anything to the map, it's under vehicles. Right, so I want ruins, I think. So you can see I've got MBG buildings. That's actually the Chile buildings, Chile specific buildings. So I think it's under ruins, the castle stuff. Yeah, right. First thing is bastion. Rotate that. If you want to rotate, you hold down left shift while you're holding the object and just use your mouse to rotate it, and then you move it so you can see it actually moved because of that rock. Let's have a look. So what I want to do is try and get these. Yeah, these rocks are going to be a bit of a nuisance. If I put that there, actually no, I'm going to delete that. I've got a better idea. Where's the entrance? I think it might be called gate or something, I don't know. I can't remember, it's been a while. Gate, ruins, gate, castle gate. There we go. Yeah, some of these do behave a bit insanely. All you do is just grab left shift and it settles it down. Just going to lift that up a bit more. Now, how is that? Because I want that to be to follow the direction of the road. Still not have that. Oh, if you want to move it up or down, it's left alt, by the way. That's too high. Okay, I think that'll do. Let's just go and test it, shall we? So as you can see, it's kind of leaning a little bit away, and that's because the ground slopes. So it always goes with the topography. Yeah, that's too high. So you'll get stuff spawning here, like backpacks and food and drink and stuff. Flares, chem lights. Right, I'm just going to lower it down. So we go back into 3D world. Let's just pull back. There you go. Right. Let's just pull back a bit more. Get over that way a bit. Now we're going to put a Bergfrit next to it. Well, yeah. Now, what I'm going to do with this is, where's the, there it is. Move to the side just so I can see if that's nice and close against it. Yep. Now I'm going to lower that so the doors are the bottom, so I don't need a ladder that way, steps I mean. And then what I'm going to do is hold down the mouse button on it, Control C, click here and Control V. Now as you can see it's not put it at the same height, so I have to do that myself, but that's okay. Just means it's facing exactly the same direction. I'm not sure if that's, oops, no, it needs to be rotated a bit. You can see it move, that was because of that rock I think. There we go. So that's the beginning of our castle. And what I'm going to do, oops, I'm going to copy this. Oof. So if you hold down the shift button first, then click and keep the shift button down until afterwards, you'll be alright. So I'm going to put another one of those there. Ugh, horrible, aren't they? About there, I think. Just be careful of you guy, because you can actually kill him. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick save. So this is Vilayer. Actually, I'm going to just call this. There's a name. I'm trying to think what it's called. Blanik or something like that. Castle Blanik, something like that. Underscore Blanik. It's something like that. Right, and you need to do, see the guy, see if things move. I'm going to also be deleting that as well, that will be left. You need to do a single player save as well, and a multiplayer. That way, if you don't do that, you can't actually continue to edit it. So, yeah, you need to bear that in mind. So this is going to be our entrance.